Do-do-do-do-do. Hello, and welcome to another edition of our weekly unboxing. Currently, I am waiting for the servers to come back up. Today is patch day, so we are getting 9.3 today, which means Season 2 is officially over. We finished up last week, so our scores are what our scores are. Yeah, so now we can start to look towards getting new gear. This week's kind of a in-between week, so the patch launches, but the season doesn't start until next week. So this week is like Season 2.5, so 1 week of, keys. I think what I've heard is you want to try to get at least a 19 key done, so you can start the season with a 15 key, because of they lower your keys. Now, I did this last season, and it actually sucked a lot for the... just because the keys were really tough, because we were all kind of under-geared for a 15 right out of the rip. But really, it's just about completion, so getting one done so you can start with a decent key. I do know that the max key level will be capped for the first week, because they're kind of waiting for Mythic rating to come out. So it's more about just having a good key to start with and kind of go from there, because it will be hard to push keys at the beginning. But yeah, so what I've done is I've gone to Raider.io and I've gotten my Season 2 recap going for you. I did take quite a bit of time off during Season 2. I got busy during the holidays. And then I was ill for a little while, so I just kind of wasn't playing, wasn't really feeling it. The patch didn't have a lot going on, but yeah. So this is my raid progress here. Looks like I defeated 152 raid bosses on all difficulties. I didn't do as much mythic pugging as I would have liked. I would have liked to have killed these 3 bosses a bit more. Looks like I only got a group to go to the 9 twice, because there's definitely loot on the eye and the 9 that I could have used, but I just kind of stopped playing, as I was doing that for a little while, but I just kind of took the time off at that point. It was kind of shortly after the Cross Realm opened up, so didn't do that much raiding. I'm sure a lot of people's numbers would be a lot higher than that. Let's see, total Lifetrack pulls and your first boss kill on each difficulty. So I guess I did 95 Sylvanas Windrunner pulls. That was the hardest one. Looks like some of these bosses I've done, not that much, but Sylvanas, we found that to be quite challenging with the group I was with. So, but that's boring stuff, right? Yep, heroic, not very much mythic. I did clear normal, I think. 11 days to clear normal. And heroic was 114 days to clear heroic. Because I didn't actually clear it till after one of the breaks I took, so. Alright, anyway, let's see. Gear evolution. Most popular specs. So, per usual, I tanked most of the keys that I ran, but I actually did DPS quite a bit. So, 83 tanked keys, 67 unholy keys, and I think, yeah, 2 frost keys. And then I did 10 keys on my hunter this season, so some people's sheet is just going to be crazy. Like, I know Flocked has like 30 characters or something, so his page is quite a bit more intense than mine. But let's see, the most dungeons I've run. So this will be the way that I like the dungeons, from most to least. So we did the most missed, 28 times, 24 halls, 23 necrotic wake, 21 sanguine, 20 the other side, 17 plagueful, 15 spires, and 14 theater of pain. I know some of the guys are going to have like huge crazy numbers for that, so I'd be interested to see what Fresh's list looks like. But closest key 15 with 4.7 seconds left. So looks like I finished 3 keys with less than 30 seconds left. IO score evolution. So week 31, I was 1200, and I got 2K week 43, and that was with, you know, a big gap. So looks like I didn't really do anything for this amount of time. So, and I didn't do anything from this amount of time. So those are my 2 gaps. So this basically what happened this season was like the raid came out and I had issues with my guild and I was like pugging for a while and stuff like that, and then we got busy at work and I ended up taking these many weeks off. So it looks like 6 weeks off, just because I didn't have a raid team and I was doing trials and it just wasn't very much fun. So I took that much time. Plus I was busy at work and it was really rough at work. And then I started back up, and this is where I started playing with Flock's team, got back into it, and then it didn't take long. It took, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get 2K once I came back, so no big deal there. And then this, you know, right around November 23rd, so right before Thanksgiving, you know, I work retail, so I don't work in the store or anything, but I go drive around and do stuff for retail. So this is my busy time. So I was busy with work, and then I got ill. I had like a regular cold and stuff like that, and it's just really strange with being sick and stuff. And I was basically sick for this whole amount of time here. So, and then now I'm back again. We made it up to 2195, so not too bad. That's quite a bit of gaps in there. So I only ran 162 dungeons. 3 days, 20 hours worth of Mythic Plus. That's pretty sad. I was in dungeons for 3 full days. I bet Fresh, I bet he's more like 30 days. I imagine he's done 10 times as much as I have. Because he played that whole time, and he does a lot more in general, so. I could have watched the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy 8.3 times. My Mythic Buddies. So Mythic Plus, I have Fresh, 120 runs together. Steel, we did 51 runs together. Dundercat, 34 runs together. Chaos, 33, and Flocked, 30. Now, Chaos took well, both Steel and Chaos were kind of gone for a while, but they're my buds, so they, of course, were up on the list. And then Dunder and Flocked might have been higher, but they kept changing characters, so yeah. But, you know, me and Dan, you know, we're like peas and carrots. So, which is also, this group also means that I tanked every key that I ran with. Not every key, but with a lot of them. So, but as they say, your true IO score is the friends you made along the way. I'm not too sure about that, but there it is, season 2 recap. So right now I'm just kind of waiting for the patch, so I am going to fade the video out and we'll see you when the patch is live. Okay, servers are live. Earlier than expected. It's they're expected to be up at 6, it's only 4. So let's log in and check it out. So, I did do I'm fully maxed out. Ooh, Zareth Mortis. Confront the jailer's forces in otherworldly lands of the first ones. Oh boy. Learn the language of the Automa and unlock powerful. Okay. Quest. Why am I an Orgrimmar? Hurry up, Mawwalker. Okay. You know, every time I see Mawwalker, I always hear Mallwalker. Like we're gonna be speed walking in the malls. So, boy, people complained about the loading screen boss. I got right in. Yeah, so I actually did. We did raiding last week. I ended up clearing 8 of 10 in the heroic raid. Did 7 of 10 with the guild, and then I did KT on my own. So I'll have a couple of raid options. And we did, I think, 4 keys. I did 4 keys. So we'll see. Try to get some last minute. Oh, there's my mandatory bow. So Chaos is in charge now, and he says the requirement is you have to have a bow in your bag. So I had to make sure to get a bow to have in my bag at all time. He said even if we don't use it, we just have to have it. So. But yeah, I actually picked up from KT. I got the bracers finally, so right at the end. I would have preferred the Mythic bracers from like the eye, but I don't know, just didn't happen. I tried to pug, but you had to pug on Tuesdays, and I didn't really want to do raiding on Tuesdays because later in the week nobody was playing basically. But I'll take any 252, maybe like a 252 shoulders, or even a chest piece, or a belt without verse. A belt without verse would be good. The other thing I would like would possibly be the other crit haste ring. That would be good. I think there's 2. I think there's one that has more haste than crit. But let's go for that. And if not, well, we got one more chance at 252 before it gets better. So. Or I would have taken the trinket from Sylvanas, but okay. No such luck. Poopy ring, poopy belt, the axe I'm already using, and another trinket. I might as well just take this trinket. I've never even seen this before. The Grim Codex, conjure a spectral scythe, dealing 10,000 shadow damage. I don't know, probably trash, but just keep collecting trinkets. Oh, I got a key too. All right, they changed the way the keystones look. See that? A different graphic. Keystone 16 Mists of Tyrna Scythe. Fortified Sanguine Grievous and Torment. Oh my god, Sanguine and Grievous. Man, you're just killing us on this last week. This is probably like my least favorite week as a, you know, DK guy. So Sanguine. Sanguine sucks because you got to keep like kind of kiting the ads a bit, and then on top of that it's Grievous, so you know, got to do extra healing, and then Fortified. The ads are hitting me pretty hard. But I have to say, I definitely have DPS more keys than tanked as of late. So people have been wanting to play tanks, but all right. Well, we'll get this done. I plan on doing, you know, a higher key this week as well. We'll probably try to push the 16 a bit. But Dan will have a pretty high key already because we want to do a 19 just to be ready. We got the new stuff. The season 3, which is 9.2 is today. Season 3 starts next Tuesday. So the raid will be raiding Wednesday. My group is starting in normal mode, so we're going to do the normal raid Wednesday and Thursday if we need to. Hopefully we can clear it. I'm probably going to try to pug the heroic raid as well. I was talking to some other people I know, see if I can get in with them. If not, I'll probably just try to pug it. Unless we're just really running keys. I don't really know what the cap is for the eye level for keys, but it's usually like, it tops out at like an 8 or a 10 key or something for the mythic push. So, but anyway, those are the keys. Season 2, it was long. You know, it was decent time. I took a lot of time off. I don't plan on taking that much time off for season 3. I want to go hit it pretty good. Probably try to get in with a mythic group at some point. Get some mythic boss kills for the raid. Do a lot of keys. And just play games with my friends, you know? So, yeah, if you guys, you know, want to subscribe to me on YouTube, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'll be streaming on Twitch. So you can come follow me on Twitch. But thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you next time. Oh, before we go, I think let's see if the add-on. Nope. Chaos is going to have to update the add-on. Alright, guys. Have a good one. It's pizza time.